Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the latest episode of Soundscape. And today I have quite an eminent personality with me. His name is Anoop, Janardhanan, also known as AJ. He is a music producer and he owns a record label named Soil Records. He also has roots in classical guitar and the movies, so he's quite an interesting character. Over to him now. Hello, AJ. Thanks
Hi,
for coming on the show. So
Thank you
we've
for
actually known
inviting.
for quite a few years. Actually, we've done a lot of things together. All right. So, how did you get bitten by the music bug? Tell us.
It was in 2005 when I came down to Trivandrum, 2006, after leaving my IT job in Bangalore. So I've been working here with IT sector, but slowly I've been traveling with many bands and I've been surrounded by musicians. So my true inspiration been a few people in my life, like Shyam, then my guitar tutor Praveen sir. So we formed this gang and we started performing and we started practicing. It went on for 2 years. Then on slowly this bug bit me.
So earlier in the, towards the end of the 90s, there were bands in Trivandrum called Soul Burn, which was managed by Anoop here. And he's also acted in a few movies, so he probably is very familiar to you. So AJ, as I know that you come from a classical guitar tradition,
Yo.
did that contribute any way towards your being a music producer? Did you?
It was like it's mainly from reaching Trivandrum. The bands around me really motivated me to start this record label, Soil Records. So the main work what we do around music is finding and producing new bands and getting them to the people. So currently we are recording a band called Collective Conscious. They're pretty famous, but mostly underground shows they do. So right now we are getting 3 songs recorded, which will be released very soon. So that's the progress there.
We actually had some members of Collective Conscious, come on the show before.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So I'm sure they would recognize. AJ, I understand that classical guitar is, quite a vast realm. So many composers out there and different kinds of people. So, who were your favorite composers when you started out?
When I started off, like we've been practicing for 2 years, as I said. So then many eminent people personally who I know been playing classical music, like Santosh. So from then onwards, I've been very attracted to this particular instrument. And then I realized it needs a lot of practice. So then days we've been listening to John Williams, Andre Segovia, few of the pieces actually. Terega, but like you can't see much of live of Terega.
Okay.
Most of the music he wrote actually.
Yeah. Very interesting. So all you people out there, do research on classical guitar. Quite a lot of music there to be listened. AJ, if you could tell us about Soil Records, please. Do you have something like a vision for the future for the record label?
With Soil Records, what I intended to do is finding new musicians, basically, people who practice maybe solo or a band, and getting them recorded and produced and getting them out there. So apart from Soil Records, I have a firm called Thought Fruit. So under that firm, I do events and mostly corporate shows and stuff. So I also have venue to get these bands to do live shows. So it's kind of a win-win thing I do, yeah.
Okay, and regarding the genre of music that you produce, do you have any sort of
No, I'm not
restricted
to working with any particular genres. I listen to songs from a various spectrum. So it's for me, music is like a emotional connection. So how I connect to a particular song. So that's what makes more sense to me, and that's what I mostly listen. So that's the way I work with.
Very interesting. So we've been speaking so much about the classical guitar, so we just got one here. And so AJ, if you could play a little bit of classical guitar for audience.
Standing and playing is a bit hard, so I just like to do something.
very nice, AJ. If you could tell the audience, something about this piece, Romance.
This is called Romance. So this is one of the main reason why I started to play classical guitar. Then days I used to manage a band called Soulburn. So my guitarist Arun Dutt, he used to play this song. Then I was like, oh, I need to learn this song. Then I slowly started picking up notes, and then I realized it's more beautiful to play in a classical guitar. The song is named Romance, and I think it's a 15th century music piece, and the author is unknown. So it's just a music traveling. So yeah.
Do look up. And Arun Dutt is somebody we have to get on the show.
I think
back.
he's in Canada right now. So once he's back, it'll be.
He's actually one of the greatest guitar players in Trivandrum, who's not in the city at the moment. He's gone to Canada, so we'll wait for him.
Yeah.
So AJ, we've spoken much about classical guitar and the bands you work with. So
Yeah.
do you have any words of wisdom for those people who are aspiring to be a music director or music producer, for that matter?
I understand. It's basically, I don't consider myself as a guitarist because it's like these days when you draw something, you won't be an artist. Same way the eastward is so easy. So for me, I practice guitar just because I love this. So I think everyone who want to play guitar, they have to dedicate their time and practice, and they get better day by day. So yeah.
Absolutely. There you had it. All right, so that's it for now. We are at the end of yet another episode, and it's time for me to say bye to AJ here. It's such a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks so
Very good
much
to have.
for inviting me, Rinoy. It was a pleasure.
I wish you all the best with your
Thank you
future
so much.
endeavors and
Yeah,
everything.
cheers.
So now that I've said bye to AJ, it's time for me to say bye to you guys. Catch me on the next week's episode of Soundscape. It's ta-ra till then.